In the sprawling landscape of modern pop, success usually requires a face, a story, and a clear identity. But one artist built his empire by offering none of the above. He is the master of shadow, the chronicler of late-night excess, and the architect of a new sound. He is the Weeknd. Born Abel Tesfaye in Toronto, Canada, in 1990, his origins are as essential to his art as his voice. Raised by his grandmother and mother, he was a lonely, curious boy who found refuge in music, everything from Michael Jackson to Ethiopian singers. His career began not with a major label deal, but with anonymity. In 2010, 3 songs appeared on YouTube under the mysterious name The Weeknd. There was no face, no marketing, and no press release, only a raw, atmospheric blend of dark R&B, hip-hop, and intense psychological introspection. The music was intoxicating, charting a world of late-night parties, fleeting connections, and emotional numbness. The enigma was born, and the internet was hooked. The immediate success was organic. Over the next 2 years, Abel released 3 free mixtapes: House of Balloons, Thursday, and Echoes of Silence, which collectively became known as the Trilogy. This dark, moody music was dubbed PBR&B, a genre that embraced ambiguity and cinematic despair. He established his core themes: isolation, the emotional toll of hedonism, and the search for identity. He rarely gave interviews, letting the music and the myth do the talking. The lack of clarity around his identity only amplified the mystique. By 2012, The Weeknd was an underground cult sensation, forcing the mainstream to acknowledge his brilliance. He signed with Republic Records, repackaging the mixtapes into the commercially successful Trilogy album. But Abel wasn't content being the king of the shadows. He wanted the spotlight, and that meant a stylistic evolution. The darkness was about to meet the light. In 2015, Abel broke through the underground ceiling with Beauty Behind the Madness. This album kept the dark themes but polished the sound, layering stadium-ready production over his distinctive voice. Tracks like Coup, Unfeel My Face, an undeniable tribute to Michael Jackson, and the moody smash hit, The Hills, made him a global superstar. He had found the perfect balance, the dark sensibility of his mixtapes, blended with infectious pop hooks. He continued his sonic evolution with Starboy in 2016, fully embracing contemporary R&B and electronic influences. He cut his famous, distinctive hairstyle, signaling yet another transformation. By the end of the decade, The Weeknd was a dominant figure. But his true masterpiece, and his most visually stunning era, was yet to come. In 2020, The Weeknd launched The After Hours Era, a visually compelling concept album that became his creative and commercial peak. He created a single, unforgettable persona, the man in the red blazer. With a broken nose and manic grin, trapped in a nihilistic Vegas purgatory. The music, heavily influenced by 80s synthpop, gave rise to the song Blinding Lights, which became the longest charting song in Billboard history. He turned every music video, every performance, and every public appearance into a continuation of the album's dark narrative. His Super Bowl LV halftime show was a visual spectacle, a massive, carefully choreographed cinematic experience that underscored his total control over his artistic vision. His subsequent album, Dawn FM, released in 2022, continued this cinematic approach, positioning itself as a conceptual journey through the afterlife. The persona was no longer just a pop star. It was a character in a sprawling, tragic film. The Weeknd's story is a testament to the power of narrative control and artistic evolution. He proved that true longevity comes from reinventing the sound while staying true to the core emotional darkness. He didn't just adapt to the music industry. He forced the industry to adapt to him. He is the master of the modern era, the global superstar who successfully transitioned from SoundCloud enigma to stadium-filling icon. The mystery may be gone, but the immense dark brilliance of The Weeknd remains the most compelling story in pop music. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of The Weeknd, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more stories behind the music. See you next time.